Episode 50.
The big 50.
Fucking 50 episodes we've
And
done.
we still haven't hit each other.
Well, yeah, we've restrained it. Have we?
I haven't had the need to
No,
hit
neither
you.
have I. I was just joking, Dave. I may have to hit you now. No, I don't want to hit you now because it makes me real nervous.
Knowing
Anyway.
that my wife got me a knife for our anniversary.
That too, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not carrying that around.
Nice engraved knife. Yeah, that apparently when you
called
touch it, it just pops open.
Yeah, it's called evidence. No.
Uh-huh. So, episode 50 is The Power of the Riff Compels You.
Yeah.
The power of the riff compels you.
Are we really doing this?
No.
The power of the riff compels you. So a great play off of the scene from The Exorcist.
Yeah. Which has nothing to do with this episode.
Absolutely not. Just great riffs from amazing bands and some shitty ones too.
Yeah.
We both have opinions of stuff that we each other picked.
Yeah. Now, I would say we should focus on the riff,
Yes.
okay? The band may suck,
Oh, absolutely.
or you may not. You may
100%.
You may not like the band, but think of the riff.
100%.
All right? Because some of these, I've got to say, I'm not even going to go by my list anymore. That list is so old that I read something on there that I don't agree with anymore.
Is it because you listened to it so many times
Yes.
you love it now?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Because some of these songs, and it was probably because I didn't know them, when I played them for the first time, I went like this. I went, I don't get it. I thought this was about the riff. And then I got it.
Okay.
Right? Because I didn't know the riff.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I get it.
I'm listening and I'm going,
You had to let it dig
all right,
in.
it's a song. And then as I kept listening, like we've had this one literally like 2 months.
Oh, yeah. This is before you went on vacation.
And
Before, yeah.
So it's been, like I'd be sitting around, I'd be like, oh, let me get this and listen. And it would, I'd play it probably, if we've had it 2 months, I've probably played this 20 times. Just let me keep it fresh because I knew we were eventually going to use it.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
We use every list we make.
Right. So I was like, let me keep it fresh.
For better or worse.
And then it started clicking. And some of these fucking songs, I went, holy shit, I get it.
I was waiting. Holy shit, this sucks.
Listen.
There's stuff you don't love. There's stuff I don't love.
Right. But okay, so we'll start it. And it's pretty funny because we ended the last...
We ended the last one with Down from their first album.
Right.
And we're starting this one with Down from their second album. This is The Seed by Down.
Yeah.
Off the album A Bustle and Hedgerow, something.
Something.
Just down to a bustle in your hedgerow.
I don't want to hit it because I don't remember if I put my volume down.
I just realized mine was not down. Thankfully, I didn't hit play.
So this is a good one. It's a good start.
It's a great start. But this is the reason this list exists. For the beginning where you hear somebody go, the power of the riff compels you.
Yeah, you're someone. We know who the someone was.
Some dick.
It's Phil. Phil says, yeah, the power of the riff compels you. Compels me, he says. But, I mean, out of this whole list, it's not my favorite riff.
It's not my favorite either, but this
But
is
it's
the
a good
reason
start. It's a good
This is the
start.
reason the list exists.
Right. Well, the name of the list. It's groovy. It's down. You can't go wrong. Like I said before, I love Down. Not my favorite band, but I dig it. It's groovy.
I was torn between this and Lysergic Funeral Procession from the same album.
Uh-huh.
Two very groovy, very heavy songs, but this felt right. It just felt like it fit in this list.
Oh,
And
yeah.
for me, the first track on my side of it, perfect. And there's not much to say about how the song is constructed. There's not much to say about the riffage. It's perfect.
Right.
For this.
It's a good riff. It's a good start.
Oh, yeah.
For this list. because after this, I think we get into it, and
we just bear down and go crazy.
yeah, and like I said, my outlook of this list has changed so much, and I'm not using it. I'm not. I may read some of the stuff on here that says of what I've said, and then I'll go back.
So I only made notes on your stuff.
Okay.
And I just want to tell you this: the next band, I put their band name, period, done. That's all I wrote.
Okay.
Shall we?
Yeah, let's move. Well, 'cause, I mean, we started.
We always start off fast.
We did that. Yeah, we did down
In the previous
one. Down, groovy riffs. A great. I love the band. For what they are.
Yeah.
I mean, but the next one is the first one on mine, which when we brought up riffs, was the first riff that I thought of because the first time I heard this riff, I was blown away. And that's 96 Quite Bitter Beings by CKY.
Yes.
Now, CKY stands for Can't Kill Yourself.
Yes.
Did you write out the band that you said you put a period?
Just CKY.
Okay.
They only refer to themselves now as CKY.
CKY, right. Well, it's like UFK.
Unlucky Fried Kittens. So, the reason I didn't write anything for this is because I don't need to. I don't need to keep reference to this. I love this band.
Yes.
The CKY tapes are the reason I know this exists.
Right. This is on the first.
Thank you, Jay. My friend Jay is the one who handed me 3 CDs, not DVDs, CDs with the video files on them so I could watch them.
Okay, you say CDs. I had these on VHS.
Yeah, I didn't have that because I wasn't allowed.
You weren't allowed to have a VCR?
No, we just didn't. I didn't have access to this shit when I was younger.
Oh.
My friends weren't skating or listening to the same music.
Yeah. Plus, I'm 4 years older than you.
Oh, 4 years. Yeah, no, that's true.
No, but
4 years
back
older.
then, if you were 12, I was fucking 16.
Yeah.
I
was gonna say something really bad. I was 12 and you were attracted to 12-year-olds.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So when I think of a great riff, this
is
riff,
it.
when I heard it on that CKY video, and I mean it's just a clip. It's the clip of the beginning of this song, I think.
Yep. They did a music video for this, and
Yeah, they did.
And Bam directed it.
But what I mean is that this is like the interlude to the next scene.
Oh yeah,
It's not long.
it was part of one of their skate videos.
Yeah, that's
So
what I
the
mean.
skate videos are really what CKY started with. It was skate videos, and then it was skits, and then it was pranks, and then it all got meshed together.
It turned into Jackass, basically.
Yes, that's what Jackass started as.
Right.
For those who don't know, CKY, the drummer, used to be Jess Margera.
It's not anymore. It's
I don't
Bam
believe so.
Margera's brother. Yeah.
Bam Margera's brother. So these guys were always around, always in the background. They were always part of the deal. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of stuff going on with Bam and his family, and I'm not getting into that. Has nothing to do with this song, this riff, like we said.
Yeah.
But this stuff, when I first heard this, I was blown away.
Right.
Because one, you don't usually hear this style of music with this kind of riffing.
Yeah. It's so unique too.
It absolutely is. There's a flow to it. And Pennsylvania guys, you don't hear a lot of music coming out of Pennsylvania like this, live and a few other bands, but not like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is so good. Oh, were you the one who brought death to the Black History Month?
Yes, that was
Okay,
me.
did you see the documentary that Tully posted?
I did not. I didn't have a chance to watch it.
I started watching it. It's an hour and change, but it's actually about the band and their roots in hard rock and heavy metal.
I'm gonna watch it, but here's where my head has been this whole week. I watched that thing that Mike sent about the Sesame Street song, which was fucking awesome.
I did not see that. I didn't get a chance to watch it.
It's a guy breaking down that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh, that it's so hard to count?
It is amazing. And I didn't. Do you know who sings that?
No.
That is the fucking Pointer Sisters.
That's even better. That makes it way better.
It was so cool to watch. I'm sorry.
No, I can't knock it. I want to see it. But yeah,
It was so cool to watch. And I was a little drunk when I watched it too, which made it a lot better.
this is amazing.
Yeah, it was.
Good job, Homer.
Yeah, it was cool.
For CKY, the last album I heard from them was The Phoenix, which was 2017, 18, somewhere there. Really good. It's good stuff. Different singer, I believe,
No,
but still pretty good. The riffing is
I never got into the band. This is really the only thing I really knew about them. And then the videos.
because of
yeah,
BAM and
the name.
CKY. I got into CKY, I got into Dimmu Borgir, and I got into him, but him very quickly fell off because it was terrible.
It was weird. Yeah.
It's
Yeah, I remember in one of
not
his
goth enough.
in one of his later video, one of the later CAY videos, they put like the whole video that Bam did for them, and I was always like, fast forward, like this stinks. God,
I can agree. He also did a video for Puritania from Dimmu.
no, I don't know what the fuck Demo is. You keep
Dimmu
bringing it
Borgir,
up.
the Norwegian black metal band that you complain is too orchestral.
Oh, I have no idea.
I've played them for you before.
I'm sure you have.
Yeah,
you
one of
know where
these-
they went?
Yeah,
right out my
right out.
fucking face. That's it.
So let's go to the next one.
All right.
I'm super excited.
Okay.
Because you made a face and made a sound when you started to hear this earlier.
Yeah.
So this is "Let This River Flow" by Soilwork.
Okay. So I'm gonna read what I wrote here,
Okay.
and then I'm going to tell you what I truly think.
Okay.
So my first impression was, I like the song. Riff just didn't catch me. I was wrong.
Okay.
I was wrong.
Okay.
Soilwork, I'm gonna have to probably put them in. I only listened to it on this album. I mean, on this list. But if this is what they sound like, I may have to give it more of a listen.
So this album is this.
Okay.
It's this sound. It's this energy.
Right.
And there's a reason, because there was a lot of help writing and producing this album from Devin Townsend.
Ah.
But
Okay, he's
that
not
is-
on it, though.
He's not on it.
Right.
But it has his touch.
Okay. All right.
And there is something about the way he writes and something about the way he affects other people that creates really cool stuff. And
This was very cool.
I like Soilwork beyond this,
Yeah.
but this is what got me.
Okay. All right.
This album, The Panic Broadcast, is crazy. Like crazy good. This is one of, like, off the top of my head, 5 songs that could have gone, like, this album could go on a Desert Island mix for me.
All right. Okay.
I obviously, personal taste,
Yeah.
taster's choice, but this is amazing.
I'm just thinking. So I must have left the picture open when you did your thing by yourself, right? Is it Only Dave? The episode Only Dave? And Logan saw it. He was like, so I saw the artwork for Only Dave. He goes, why was he naked on a beach?
If you could have made it naked,
I told him. I was like, first off, he wasn't naked. Second off, that's not him.
it's not
And
a photograph.
He goes,
it's a drawing.
He goes, I know. I didn't want to tell him or you what the prompt was to get that image.
What was it? Was it Fat Man?
Yes.
I'm fine with that.
Fat guy on a beach.
Why is that insulting? That's
I don't know.
That's the truth.
Because
If you,
I put guy on a beach alone, and it gave me all these
normal
things, and
shaped
I'm like,
you needed fat. Yeah, I'm not going to be insulted by that. I'm fat. Everybody, anyone with 2 eyes and possibly fucking ears can figure out I'm fat.
well, you don't.
You hear
you
me
don't.
breathing heavy.
There's not any of that.
No, thankfully not.
Yeah.
Oof. I do get winded going upstairs, but it's a lot of them.
But yeah, but I just wanted to bring that up because he was like, why was he naked on? I was like, first off, look at it again. The guy is wearing shorts. Second off,
Should have been naked. That would have been way funnier.
well, it won't make that.
It won't make it?
No,
Just fat guy butt cheeks?
I don't know. We'll try it after this, I guess.
Yeah, that's what we're going to try. Now's the time we're going to start experimenting. Episode 50.
50. We're 50 in. It can only get weirder from
Well,
here.
we're halfway there.
Halfway there to what? We're stopping at 100.
I don't know. I thought 50, 50%.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
All
we're
right.
halfway there.
Wow, you got some weird tisms going on today.
It's today. It's not just today. It's every day.
yeah.
Yeah.
So Soilwork, awesome.
I love these guys. I've loved this album since the day I heard it.
All right. I didn't apparently, and now I fucking love it.
I'm glad you like it. It's not something for everybody.
Yeah.
They are very specifically weird. I don't know if you know this, but they're tied in with another band very closely.
Who's that?
I can't remember the name offhand. Shit.
Look it up. Will it say if you look it up?
Yeah, definitely. Because they've been in each other's videos and shit like that.
Oh, they're like that. They're like butt buddies. I don't know.
Insensitive?
Why?
Holy shit.
Why?
I don't know. I felt insensitive. Why?
I said it. You want me to whisper it?
No. Less than I wanted to hear it in the first place. I almost typed out butt buddies. Idiot.
Soil work butt buddies. Come on.
I don't know what's going on out there, but I want nothing to do with it.
There's a lot of going on out there.
Let's see. Now you got me sniffling.
I know. Well, it's us laughing. It's hot up here now. Remember when we walked up this morning? I said, no, it's not so hot up here.
Yeah, now it's fucking hot. Well, we had the light going all day.
I'm
and
sweaty.
I got fat titties. This is bad.
You're not going to find it. Don't worry about it.
You mean?
Come on.
I'm working on it.
God.
These dick beaters only move so quick. The day you called them dick beaters, it was so good. I've never been able to get rid of it.
When I say get those dick beaters to work.
Those dick beaters to work. I fucking lost it. And I can't, in good faith, use it commonly without
It's very
referencing
hard.
you.
Listen.
No, I could use that all day.
Oh, okay. It's got to be a certain situation too. Somebody's got to be doing something with their hands.
There is another term that I like to use, but I can't use it at work.
Why?
Cock holster.
All right.
You shut that cock holster for a second.
Hello.
Yeah.
I like that. I don't know how I'd use it either. You're right. There's only certain people I could use it with, and probably not at work.
Yeah.
All right. Are you ever going to find this other band?
I don't think so.
All right.
Fuck them.
Well,
you know what? They're not as good as Soil Work.
Soil work and their
The other guys.
friends.
They have been, yeah. And friends. Fuck them. Let's move on to the next one.
Go for it.
Surprise You're Dead by Faith No More. You motherfucker.
What?
The crack of the bat and it just sailing. Fuck. Now,
It's
in my heart,
Yeah.
anything from this album could have been on this list.
Yes.
Except for Edge of the World.
Which I put on another list. So yeah. Yeah, I could have went Epic or something like that. But this is
Woodpeckers from Mars would even fit.
I thought of that. That's a good one too.
Ooh. I didn't pick instrumentals for this.
But this
except
is
for one.
listen, a lot of people
thought about
dropped off when Jim Martin left. And this is one of the reasons why.
Yeah.
This is a classic Jim Martin riff.
It was thrashy.
Yeah. And it's fucking heavy, man. If you listen to it.
I've heard another band cover this. Revocation,
Yeah.
extreme metal band.
Okay.
And covered it exactly like this.
Yeah.
Just a little.
Didn't change, yeah.
Change very little.
Okay.
Just a reminder of how fucking crazy it is.
Yeah.
Like, it fit with them. Mm-hmm. And it fits with this. It's amazing. I can't imagine Chuck Mosley singing this.
It's
It's hard to imagine him singing on this.
well, I
'Cause that
don't
was
know what
originally what it was
you don't know
written
what he
for.
would do with it though. Right?
Yeah.
Mike Patton went straight for it.
Yeah.
What if he I don't know.
That once you hear that it's not over yet, that
Right.
is it's a roller coaster. It's that right back up. And I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna be another kissing ass episode.
Yeah, it's cool. Well, no, not all the way. I have one. I have a feeling you have one that you know.
I have less than love for one.
Right.
Less
right.
than.
Okay.
But since we agree that we're going to take
So-
this
right.
as the riff,
Yes.
I have different stuff to
We
say.
could get back into the band if you don't like them.
Yeah,
I
no,
just
I'll
want
get
to
it.
focus on the riff and
Good
then.
luck fucking stopping me.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. But no, this is it's fucking Faith No More. Who says no to Faith No More?
A lot of people.
Who?
I don't know.
Have you met
Nobody I
somebody
know.
who goes, I hate Faith No More.
I'm sure I have.
New Faith No More,
And
I don't like.
and I don't talk to them anymore.
Yeah.
New Faith No More. You don't like.
Yeah.
All right. I'll take it.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying I don't like it.
Yeah. You got to listen
It
to
is
it.
bad, and I don't like it.
It's not bad. You just have to listen to it. Like this fucking list I had to listen to it 20 times.
My wife said to me the other night, she goes, when are you going to do a Listen to the Words, Man episode? My wife said that to me.
I don't think we could.
And you know who's going to be on it?
What?
Benny Mardones Into the Night.
God damn it.
Off the album Never Run, Never Hide.
No, that's not a Listen to the Words, man.
No.
Song, or I don't even know. I don't know about the album, but
No, it's definitely not.
yeah. Oy. God. But yeah.
Problem at the gym? What was that?
No, my back.
Yeah, they're sitting in these fucking wood chairs all day.
Fucking scoliosis. What?
No, it's funny the way you said it. I do not miss taking scoliosis x-rays.
Why? I didn't even know. Why? What's the difference?
Okay, so you know how you take an x-ray of your neck? You just do the neck.
Right.
You do one of your back, you do the back from navel to neck.
Right.
And then lumbar spine is from like midsection to your pelvis.
Okay.
Yeah, scoliosis survey is one long x-ray
Okay.
covering from here
Right to your
tailbone.
Right. How do you do that though?
Well, when I learned, it was on film. We still had film, but just for like a few things.
Yeah.
So you take out this film in the dark because film has to be handled in pitch black, and you'd unfold it in 3 sheets,
Oh, it's a long one.
and you put
because
in
it's
this
the whole
long
fucking
fucking
spine.
cassette, lock
Yeah.
it in place, bring it out, put it behind the patient. They'd be standing. You'd X-ray them from an impossible distance. You bring it back into the dark room, unload it, put it into the machine to run, and hope you got it.
Oh, because then you have to do it again.
And then you had to
blurry
do
as
the
some
side view.
Stupid shit.
Then you had to do side view.
Yeah.
Now this sucks. Nowadays, when a place has a Scully system, basically they take 3 X-rays and they
Hate that
stitch them
name.
together in Photoshop. Basically,
I hate that name.
Scully.
Yeah.
It's not even the weirdest one we have.
I don't know. It just annoys me.
Scully.
Stop saying it. It's a word that just irks me. I don't know why.
I got it. Nails on a chalkboard in my brain.
I don't know why.
So unrelated is the skeletal survey.
Mm-hmm.
Skeletal survey is 20 something X-rays when done right.
Just like the whole skeleton.
It's the long bones, hands, feet, neck, and head. So the entire spine, pelvis, abdomen, chest, humeri, both upper arms, femurs.
Fucking say humori. Humeruses.
No, it's humeri.
I know.
It's like
And also, I want you to start singing head, knees, toes, whatever.
head, shoulder, knees, and toes.
Yeah. You were almost there.
Skull, scapula, patella, tarsals.
Stop.
Oh,
Okay.
phalanges. Those are fingers and toes are phalanges.
I don't like that word either.
Phalanges?
Stop saying it.
You're right.
Yeah, okay.
Now we know what his thing is. He doesn't like to talk about anatomy. Where are most of the bones in your body
I
located?
don't know in your face.
Hands and feet.
All right, don't say it again.
No, hands and feet. You
Okay.
have more
Yeah,
bones.
yeah, I can see that, yeah.
Because they're the most articulate parts of your body.
Right.
You have more there than everywhere else
That makes sense.
combined.
That makes sense.
It's
So there's like 238 bones or something, right? No?
in a reptile maybe. 206.
Oh, all right. So it's but
I thought you were going to
80.
throw. I thought you were, and then one less for a woman because of that rib. There are people who believe
Why would
that.
I say that?
There are people who believe that.
yeah, I'm sure
So,
there are.
There are 206 bones in the human
All
body.
right, 206.
207 if I get into them. I couldn't stop myself.
All right. All right. How many in your hands and feet?
So your wrist has 8. So that's 8 and 2 is 16.
Fucking make me do math. Go ahead. You do the math.
I'm doing the math.
All right.
8 in the wrist, 7 in each ankle.
All right.
So that's 14 plus 16.
All right.
That's 30.
Okay.
Right there.
Okay.
Then you have 3, 6, 9, 12. Wait. 12, 13, 14. 14. That's 44. Plus 5 is 49. 54.
This is riveting.
6. 56.
Episode 50, everybody.
68
We're counting bones.
68 bones
68.
between the wrist and the hand and the ankles and the feet.
Okay.
You all right?
Yeah.
You sure?
I'm amazed.
I missed more because I didn't count the tarsals in the foot.
Don't ever say tarsals again.
Oh, the metatarsals.
Okay.
Really?
I don't know.
Are these the words that creep you out?
I don't know. It's just weird to me.
That's weird.
It is.
That's so strange.
I'm sorry.
I use these words all day.
Yeah. Hence, I don't work in the medical field.
I know, but if we talked about the terms you use in your job, docking and glory hole, I couldn't stop. I couldn't stop it.
That was good. I was about to say. I was waiting for you. Like, let me see what he knows.
Docking, glory hole, bareback,
Yeah.
shat.
Shit.
I used the word shitted the other day.
Shitted.
The patient. I was like, the patient shitted themselves.
Yeah.
I go, don't you have a better word for that? I'm like, yes, I do, but this was bad. It was on the other side of the sheets.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh God.
Anyway, I forgot where we were.
We're at Surprise You're Dead.
Okay, so yeah, Faith and War's awesome. Why are we even still talking about it?
I don't know.
We weren't. We were actually talking about somebody shitting themselves,
Yeah.
and the fact that you don't like the words phalanges, tarsals, scapula, or humeri, femora,
Scully.
scoli. I don't know what the problem is with those words.
I don't know. I just don't like them.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's go to the next one. This is Kronos by Parkway Drive.
Let me see what I wrote here.
Is this a difference?
No. Okay,
Yeah,
this
we-
one I like.
I was waiting. This fucking sucks.
No, this one might be my favorite one on your list.
I love the song.
Now,
I'm
I
glad
don't
you
know
like it.
too much about Parkway Drive. I keep confusing them with a punk band.
Dashboard Confessionals.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that was close. No, it's they also have a drive or Parkway in their name. I can't think of it.
I always got them mixed up with another band, but I think it was Dashboard Confessionals. Because I've never heard either one.
Dashboard Confessionals is one of those emo bands, and you would not confuse them.
That's
with
who
this.
I was thinking of. Because in my brain, I'm like, whiny, swoop hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, this ain't that.
Oh, there's a band called At the Drive-In. That's what it is.
At the Drive-In.
That's it. But the names, just the names. Not
Which At the Drive-In
musical
reminds
style.
me of a cover band called At the Movies.
Okay.
That does like movie soundtrack covers.
But this song, this riff, rips. Then I thought they fell into the whole didn't know how to stop the song because there's that little interlude, and I'm like, they don't know how to fucking end it.
You thought it went the way of
I was like, such a good song, and then they're gonna do this to it. I thought they were either gonna fade out on that, but then I looked and I'm like, no, there's still like fucking like 3 or 4 minutes left in the song.
I thought they went Manowar and just didn't know how to stop it.
Yeah. And then it came back, and that riff comes back, and it's better than the first time.
Yes.
And I was like, holy shit, blew me away.
I honestly believe that when they wrote this, they wrote it from that riff out.
Backwards, you think?
Like they had that riff.
Yeah.
And they were like, we got to make something out of this. And
Yeah.
just kept building on it.
Yeah.
Because it's perfect. It's a great song.
And I don't even think on that back end there's any lyrics, if I remember correctly. It just ends on the...
It ends on the riff, just kind of undulating.
Right.
I know it's another word you don't like. I could feel it.
I don't like any weird sounding words. Very gross.
I'll stick to short ones.
Oh, you dick.
I am.
But yes,
Yeah, it's
fucking awesome, this song.
I've heard other stuff by Parkway Drive I didn't like, but this
Yeah.
the first time I heard the song, I'm like, add to favorites.
Yeah.
This is definitely, and this has been in my collection now for a couple years.
Vocals, it fit for this song. I don't know if I could listen to it all the time.
Yeah, no, this is not an all the time thing.
Because you know what's funny is, you remember in one of the other lists you said that like it's Snapcase. You said it sounded like the guy's.
Blowing his voice out.
That's what it sounded like to me. Like this, I was like, how is he holding this up?
Well, okay, so there's two sets of voices out there in metal. There are the trained and untrained.
Right.
So the trained guys like Will Ramos and Jesse Leach now, they're able to do these sounds and not hurt themselves.
Yeah.
The singer from Parkway Drive sounds like he's able to do this consistently without problems. The guy from Snapcase sounds like he's just shredding his voice.
Right. But this doesn't sound like it's
Like
from
early-
here. It sounds like it's from his throat.
Yeah, like early Neil Fallon sounds like he's shredding his voice.
Yes.
Current Neil Fallon does not.
Right. Well, he changed.
Yeah, he changed, but he didn't lighten the style. He learned how to control it better. That's a huge difference.
Right.
If you've ever heard, I forget what the band Will Ramos is from.
I don't know.
And I feel like I should know this.
All right.
But Will Ramos is another one of the guys who takes lessons from Melissa Cross. Have you ever heard of her?
No.
She has a program called the Zen of Screaming.
Okay.
She's a screaming vocal coach.
Right. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was a thing. It does annoy me to learn. Like, I mean, I was a singer, but I didn't do a lot of the screaming stuff.
That's okay. You don't have to.
But I don't know why it annoys me to watch people learn how to scream. I just feel like you should naturally be able to do it. And I know that's a dumb way of thinking about it, only because there should be a proper way to do what you're doing because you don't want to kill your voice.
Yes. So this is Will Ramos. Will Ramos is the singer from Lorna Shore.
Okay. I've heard that band. I don't like them. But go
Yeah,
ahead.
no, I'm not a fan either. But his ability to do that sound
Yeah.
and recover immediately
Yeah.
is super useful. You know, these guys, think about what Phil did to his voice. We just in the beginning of this list. Phil can't sing half this shit anymore because his voice is just gravel now.
Well, it doesn't help.
It's, you know, heroin and whiskey.
I was about to say,
and-
yeah, drugs and drinking doesn't
yeah,
help.
but also not taking care of your voice. Steven Tyler, same thing.
Yeah.
Steven Tyler can't sing half the shit he used to sing because he blew his voice out.
Yeah.
Over and over and over again.
Fuck, I think I did that too.
You probably did.
God damn it.
It's amongst many things you've blown.
Wow.
If you keep leaving these jokes out in the open, I'm gonna have to do it.
Go ahead.
No, I think that was good on its own.
Okay.
No, honestly, I always concern myself when a singer is killing themselves vocally.
Right,
Like,
right.
If you can't speak after you've sung, you're hurting yourself.
Yeah, of course.
And it's like playing till your fingers bleed. It's not safe. It's not smart.
Right. It's not it seemed cool when we started, but now it's, in the long run, it's dumb.
It's detrimental.
Right.
It's all painful.
Yeah.
And there's no reason. It's like something we've learned over time. When we go to shows, hearing protection.
Right.
Super important. You know, guys are like, oh, you're missing sound. No, I'm not. I'm just not going fucking deaf. I'm already fucking deaf.
Right. Take it easy, okay?
Yeah, I got something come up.
Let you know I'm CPR fucking certified.
I believe that not at all.
Really?
Are you CPR certified?
Yes.
Okay.
That's it. That's it. If you have a heart attack, I just got to run down to my car and get my face guard.
You can keep it and just let me die.
You don't want to wake up with my face in your face.
Push, push, blow, blow. No, thank you.
Oh, I tried to have to touch you. I'd kiss you. Let me die.
Okay. So I am BCLS certified,
The fuck does that mean?
basic life support,
Okay.
and I am also ALS certified.
Okay.
That's advanced life support, AED and resuscitation, like
I could do that.
paddles.
I could do the stick.
No, not that one.
I could do that
The
one.
other one.
Yeah. The real one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. And there are other people who have ALS that have medication, like they can give medications.
Yeah.
I have no interest in that shit.
Right.
Yeah, just if you're doing chest compressions and you're not breaking ribs,
Right.
you're not doing anything.
Right. Because that's what
So
yeah.
you're gonna break 6 of my ribs to get me to breathe again.
Right. That's one of the things they told us was like you're gonna hear cracking and just keep going.
The first time I did it.
Yeah.
Like
I've never had to do it, by the way.
I have.
Okay.
In the hospital, they
Yeah.
ask you to jump in sometimes. Back in the overnights, there weren't enough people.
Right.
So if there was a team or a rapid response or a notification came in, everybody came.
Right.
X-ray included. I just parked the machine outside.
Right, just-
and if they
yeah.
need an extra set of hands, you'd jump in to give somebody else a 2-minute break.
Right.
And you'd start pushing, and you'd feel
I've
the
never
rattle.
felt it, so I don't know. Yeah.
I can't even describe how horrible it feels.
Yeah.
I've talked about it with my wife. My wife's done it too. Just that first
Yeah. Yeah.
immediate. I've broken people's bones before. Not somewhat intentionally. But it's nothing like that because this is the chest. That's
Yeah. There's lungs and hearts and stuff in there.
1 heart, 2 lungs. I don't know if you're very familiar with anatomy. You're not comfortable with the words phalanges.
Stop saying it.
Carpal,
That's all right.
metacarpal, tarsal.
No, tarsal. See, I don't know what this. I don't know why.
Those are the bones of the ankle.
I know what it is.
Do you?
Oh, maybe because I broke them. Maybe that's my body's way of saying
Sternum.
stuff.
How do you feel about that word?
That's weird.
Do you know what that is?
It's right here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You know it's got 3 parts?
No.
It's 3 parts.
Okay, good.
The xiphoid process at the bottom is a little pointy part. The middle is called the body. And then the top is called the manubrium.
Stop those words. I never knew. See, I never knew those words, but they
Now you
do
know
something.
me, you don't like it.
They do something to me where I'm like, ugh. Yeah, good thing I didn't go into medicine or whatever.
Or whatever. What other place would you need to know about the manubrium?
Aren't you glad you said they'll just let you die?
Yeah, just let me go.
You woke up.
Peter Griffin certified CPR.
I'm
That's
over you like this.
yeah, and you're nowhere near my fucking chest.
Let me die. Stop.
His pants are unbuckled. I got what you need. I'm gonna help you breathe. Oh, we're going to hell. It's gonna be great.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, let's go to the next song.
Here we go.
Rage Against the Machine, Know Your Enemy.
Right. Riff-wise.
Riff-wise, it's... Rage Against the Machine suffers from something that I call Tom Morello. I do not like his guitar work.
You don't like this riff?
I do not like playing with a toggle switch while moving chords. That's what he's doing. He's not playing a riff.
But that's only on one part of the song.
Yeah, and the rest of the song fucking blows.
That first riff when it comes ripping in is... Really? I am shocked you don't like a riff.
I am more interested in Tim Comfort's playing than I
Okay.
am anything else. And it's good.
Plus Maynard. Wow. Okay.
It's not terrible. It's not the worst thing I've ever heard by them.
And I know you don't like...
Zach De La Rocca.
Yeah.
And his fucking face.
Yeah.
I have nothing to say about them that's like none of the, jump in a fire, jump out a window. None of that.
Right.
It's just
Yeah.
I like Mike's argument, and he goes, the guy in your shirts and the stuff behind your propaganda
yeah.
would have murdered you in the streets. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Mike's a little merciless when it comes to the anti-communist sentiments.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, it has nothing to do with political views. I don't dig it. I never have. I never enjoyed. I've never bought a Rage Against the Machine album. I've never downloaded. I've never purposely listened to one.
Yeah.
Because every time I've heard it, I'm like, okay.
Yeah. This album is their first album. Blew me away. And then after it, like you said,
Did you
became
notice
the same thing.
warning that it comes with every time you go to play it?
I fucking hate it. I remember I told you. I was like, God damn it, how do I get rid of that? Because of the burning monk?
Yeah, the monk. He wasn't being burnt. He did
He
that
did
to
it to himself. I know. No, but I mean, like, that's... Really?
Yeah.
Why? Because that comes up, and then you could still see the picture when it says the warning.
Yeah, I know. It's a little late. It's just an unfortunate censorship thing.
Right. So weird. It's the first time in any of these lists that's ever come up.
I don't know.
You know?
I really don't. When it comes to that, I have no idea.
Right. And honestly, before I knew what it was, back when I was a teenager, I thought it was a mannequin. It doesn't look real.
Yeah, no, it doesn't look real because we've never seen anyone that's still on
Burn.
fire.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Well, we have. The still image from Wish You Were Here, Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
Guy shaking another guy's hair and one guy's on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that was a stuntman.
And he's covered in...
Yeah, this guy wasn't. He wasn't covered. He was covered in robes and then burnt himself to a
I
crisp.
stopped myself from saying covered in goo. I stopped myself. But then I had to say
Then
it
you had to
anyway.
say it.
I had to. It was
Violent
there.
dripping with goo.
I had to.
Fucking Ghostbusters 2. Ghostbusters
Yes.
2. Really covering a lot of ground today.
We are getting all over.
Ghostbusters 1, Ghostbusters 2. Ron Jeremy in jail.
I watched
Maynard.
Zombieland yesterday. Bill Murray's in that.
Did you get
That's a
into
big
Killer
BM.
Clowns from Outer Space yesterday?
We
Did you
didn't
get
make
to it?
no. I had finished cooking the ziti and everything like that. But that's when I went to Zombieland because so I was watching what did I say I was watching? The
This was
first
Zombieland.
No, before Zombieland I was watching something else. Ghoulies 2. I was watching Ghoulies 2.
I'm mad. You watched
Hilarious.
Ghoulies 2, but not Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Well, because it was on Pluto. Pluto has a
channel.
channel.
Yeah.
And they're playing nothing but horror movies. But I had it because I have it. I have a TV in my kitchen,
Yeah.
so I have that on. I always put and they have a Godzilla movie channel, and I put that on. The only bad thing about that is they play the Japanese ones.
So you
And
have to
and
read.
I can't understand. So while I'm doing stuff, I
have
gotta
to turn
look
to
over.
read?
Yeah,
Reading's fundamental.
yeah. I don't mind it, but when I'm trying to do stuff in the kitchen, I just want to watch or listen to a Godzilla movie, and I don't understand what's going on.
There aren't many anime I watch. There are very
I don't
few.
watch any.
So there's one I watch, and I do prefer the Japanese version
Okay.
because I'd rather read the subtitles than hear the American dubbing with
Right.
the wrong words.
Correct.
Just how I feel.
Right.
I get it. Mm-hmm. I can't cook and watch that shit.
Right.
I get it.
Right.
But at the same time,
yesterday, instead of Godzilla, I put on I don't even think it's a horror movie channel. It might be. Actually, it might be. I might be wrong. But Ghoulies 2 was on. I watched Ghoulies 1 on Sven Ghoulie a couple weeks ago. I'm going to be him for Halloween. You do know that, right? I tried to talk myself out of it. My son wants me to do it. And I tried to talk him out of it, and he goes, "Oh, no, you're doing it."
see, what the irony is, if my son told me what it was going to be for Halloween, I'm like, we don't negotiate with terrorists, and I just ignore him.
That's not nice.
I'm not nice. Not
I
all
know.
the time.
But he wants it, so I'm going to be...
I told you I was Fat Thor one year, right?
Were you really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
My wife dressed up like Black Widow. I dressed up like Fat Thor. And
That's hilarious. You put no shirt on or anything?
no, I had a shirt on.
Oh.
No, it was just me in a Thor and a hoodie.
That's funny.
Yeah. And Devin was Captain America.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the whole reason we did it.
Yeah. That's the whole reason we did it. You want to be Captain America.
So I got to be Fat Thor.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Other parents were like, I don't get it. I'm like,
Really?
hammer.
Yeah. How did it not go? Didn't Infinity War come
Yeah,
out?
no, it was
already or
after
whatever?
that. It was around the time of the last one. I can't remember. Endgame.
Okay. Yeah. He was out alright.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how people don't get it.
Losers.
Yeah.
You unfunny cunts.
But yeah, that's what it. So so Ghoulies 2, and then we didn't make it. I didn't make it to Killer Clowns because I finished cooking, and I went to the where my wife was, and she wasn't watching TV. She was doing stuff for her business, I think, and so I put on Zombieland. That's a big BM. It's Bill Murray's Gates. It's a big BM on it.
I do-
That's a big BM.
I do love that movie. Woody Harrelson
I love, like I told Mary Jane.
so stupid.
What I told Mary Jane is like, I watch every Woody Harrelson movie I watch. I go, that's fucking Woody from Cheers. And every movie he makes now, he's trying to prove that he's not Woody from Cheers. Because he's always got to be a tough guy. And, I was like, Natural Born Killers.
True Detective.
Zombieland. True Detective. It's like every character has to be not Woody.
The last one he played was in White Man Can't Jump. The last time he played a character like Woody.
Yeah, okay. And that was probably the last comedy he made, too. Well, no, Zombieland's a comedy. But
Zombieland 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been mostly trying to get into serious stuff, and I respect
Right.
that.
Well,
Matthew
he was
McConaughey.
he was Carnage in the Spider-Man Venom movie.
I cannot abide by that.
Why?
I don't have a problem with Tom Hardy.
Okay.
I don't have a problem with Woody Harrelson. I have a
Okay.
problem with the writing around those characters. Just me.
Well, because there's no Spider-Man.
It's not the Spider-Man problem. It's not a Spider-Man problem. It's a writing problem.
Okay.
Just feels wrong to me.
What do you mean?
It's
They're
just
okay movies. They're not great, but they're not
but
terrible.
The thing is,
They're not Spider-Man 3.
Wait, which one's No Way Home?
Tobey Maguire. No, the original.
Emo Spider-Man.
Yeah.
No, that was not good.
No.
But that also
That was Sam Raimi, too, and
but
I
that
like
was
Sam Raimi.
Sam Raimi against Sam Raimi's will.
Yeah, they made him do it, right?
he didn't
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
Too many villains.
Yeah.
Not enough resolution.
Right.
Not enough time to let a story progress. They
Correct.
should have. That whole movie should have been him just getting infected with the Venom symbiote,
And then 4.
and then just making it to him fighting just Venom off himself.
Yeah.
And then Venom escapes, and then 4.
Yeah.
That would have been just a movie by himself. Him fighting with himself.
Yeah.
Would have been perfect. They didn't do that.
Yeah.
We got
Sandman,
the
Venom,
best Sandman I've ever seen. Heartbreaking Sandman.
Yeah.
Nobody really gasses that up as good as it was.
Yeah.
Seeing him trying to pick up I think it was like a locket.
Oh, yeah,
and it
yeah,
just
yeah,
falling
yeah.
through his
Yeah,
hand.
yeah.
Oh, that was heartbreaking. Beautiful, but heartbreaking.
Yeah.
He was the best of that group. Topher Grace, obviously not the worst in that that trio. Was it? No.
Andrew Garfield.
No. In that specific movie.
Topher Grace was he was Eddie Brock.
It was
he played. I don't know. I didn't see that.
Do you remember who played Eddie Brock in the first Spider-Man, the first Tobey Maguire Spider-Man?
I can picture it in my head. Who is it? Though?
Joe Manganiello.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. He played Flash Thompson.
Yes. Yes.
Flash Thompson. Sorry, I stand
Yeah.
corrected. Which Flash now is the kid from in Tom Holland's universe is the
Yeah. I don't know his name. I don't know.
he was in Darjeeling Limited and one of the other Wes Anderson movies,
Oh, was it? I have no idea.
The Grand Budapest Hotel.
Okay, I didn't
Yeah,
see that
he's
one.
been in a bunch of those. He's a good actor.
Yeah, yeah.
But I don't know how we got Flash and Thompson from that, but I have no tie to any. I don't have a
Queens.
face tie to a role.
Yeah, well, they went Queens and they went multicultural, which
I'm
makes
fine,
sense.
yeah.
Makes sense.
Oh,
If you're gonna make a thing about Queens, it's not gonna be all white people. It's gonna be a lot less white people.
the day they started with Heimdall shouldn't be Idris Elba, I'm like, here we
Why?
go. Now we can see who the problems are.
Right.
Because he is an amazing actor.
Yeah.
And he did really well for that.
Right.
He should have
In
been
the
the next
limited
Bond.
role. I mean,
Yeah, he should have been the next Bond. That's a
Right.
different story.
just make James Bond the
The code name.
code name,
Yeah.
right.
It doesn't have to be the same dude.
right.
Throw it like have you ever seen the A-Team? Not the TV show, but the movie.
No.
Okay, it's Liam Neeson.
Right. I remember. Yeah.
So there's a guy in that movie. They call him Agent Smith.
Yeah.
He's for this. He works for the CIA. And he goes, I used to know a guy named Smith. He goes, yeah, there's a lot of us.
Right.
The idea that they just give the name Smith as a code
right.
name.
Yeah, yeah.
Just as a cover, so they don't have to give their real names.
Uh-huh.
And there's the guy that takes him off their hands and takes him in custody. Oh, who are you? He goes, I'm Agent Smith, and just keeps going.
Right. Right.
I love that idea that you never really get their name.
Right.
Daniel Craig was in a movie called Layer Cake, where the guy's name was just X's. They never gave his name. In one of the last scenes, he says, "You don't even know my name."
Right.
Interesting theory. Mm-hmm. The idea with Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
The Dollar series,
Dollar series.
Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, Fistful of
Oh,
Dollars, Few
okay,
Dollars
yeah,
More. They
Yeah.
really never give him a name.
No.
And the Man with No Name trilogy. That's what it is.
I never thought of that. I never realized.
The mystery of the guy
Yeah.
is more important than the name.
Right.
Just saying.
I
A
hear
little
ya.
mystery helps.
I'm just thinking.
How that relates to Know Your Enemy by Rage Against the Machine, I have no fucking
I don't
clue.
even remember how we got there.
I can actually tie it back in.
How?
Tom Morello was in the first Iron Man movie. He's one of the guys that gets the shit kicked out of him in the cave by the first
Is he?
Iron Man. Yeah.
I never realized.
Autism.
I'm picturing it back, and I'm like, there he is.
Yep.
Wow.
I
pretty nuts.
am really good at that, at
Yeah,
pulling
that's-
faces.
That's nuts.
Yep.
That's pretty funny. All right.
All right, now to the next song. This is Stargazer by Rainbow.
I got nothing to say.
Nothing good, nothing bad?
No. I love it. That's what I put here. Yeah. It's groovy. It's a groovy fucking riff.
It fucking better be. This is Richie Blackmore's Rainbow.
Yeah.
And this is Ronnie James Dio singing.
Yeah. It's awesome.
It's hard to even
It's a bit long,
it is.
but he's lucky he's Dio.
Dio can get away with an 8.5-minute song.
Especially with me, it's rough. Sometimes
You do have a Ramones 2-minute pop song.
no, you go past like 5 or 6 minutes, I start going, all right,
What
let's
are we
go.
doing, guys?
What are we doing here? But I liked it. I dug it. I mean,
Pardon me.
this is what happened.
I pulled something out of my eye.
Oh, all right.
Not pretty for the camera, but it was necessary because it was bugging me.
But there's nothing we can say. I don't hate, but when we put songs like this on where there's nothing to say about it,
It's too perfect.
it's Dio, it's Rainbow. It's a great riff for a riff list.
So I got two things to say about this.
Go ahead.
One, Rainbow is, I don't know if they're currently, but as of 2 years ago, they were out on tour again.
Really?
Obviously, no Dio.
Right, of course.
Rest in peace.
Weird.
Well, remember the Dio hologram?
No.
Exactly. There was a hologram
Was there?
Yeah.
When?
a couple years back.
Oh yeah. All right.
Not,
I don't wanna know.
I didn't enjoy that.
Yeah.
And they had other singers singing along with that.
Okay.
Tim Owens and Bjorn Land and a couple other guys.
Yeah.
I didn't like that. What Rainbow's doing is they went out with a guy named Ronnie Romero,
Okay.
who sounds really good. Not exactly like Dio, not exactly like anybody else he sings like,
Right.
but enough where he can sing these songs really well.
Okay.
I think I played a version of The Show Must Go On by
Probably.
Queen for you,
Yeah.
live, where Ronnie Romero's singing. He's got
yes,
that
you
kind
did.
of voice.
Yeah. Okay.
Super powerful. So they're using that. 2, the Dream Theater cover of this I think is shorter.
Why? Just because they did it faster? Or?
I think they did it faster and they cut a little bit out of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Which I love the song. When Dream Theater covered it, I'm like, ooh, that's nice.
Yeah.
But the original's amazing.
Yeah. This is great. What year is this?
Oh, fuck. Now you're going to test me.
Sorry.
Go to album 76.
Oh, I wanted to say 73, but okay.
Rainbow Rising second album.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right. You could tell by the quality of it that it was the 70s.
Yeah, no, it definitely had that
Yeah.
that almost more than a feeling.
Okay.
The drum sounds a little more pulled back.
Yeah, yeah. I felt more of can I say Deep Purple? Is that
That's valid.
right? That like you said, that feel that
Smoke on a
studio
Water.
weird that feel of the studio from the 70s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that.
Yep.
Now let's go to the opposite of that.
All
that
right.
sound.
Uh-huh.
This is American Jesus by Bad Religion.
Yeah.
Why do you feel like you're bracing for something?
Because I know you already said you didn't like the Greg Graffin song, couple Willis.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I hate everything they do. This is not bad at all.
Okay, riff wise,
Riff-wise, it's awesome.
right?
But it does sound like it's from Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2.
It probably is.
No, it's not.
Okay,
I
you
checked.
looked it up.
Yeah.
But it's of that time. This
Yes.
came out in 1993 or 90. It's around that time.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
So yeah, this sounds like it could be on Tony Hawk. or
Yes.
one of those. It's punky. It's really punk. And
And this is from an album that I'm not. People say that they kind of changed a little bit. It's a little less punky than they were.
7th album.
Yeah.
93.
93.
June
4th.
93.
Yep. See, Jesus Christ. It took me all that time and you got it like that. I was on it after you started typing.
Because I have YouTube music up and I'm able to just pull it from
Okay.
there.
Well, that makes sense. But this is sort of my introduction to Bad Religion. I think this was like when I first started hearing about them. This album came out.
Okay.
And then I kind of went backwards.
Okay, that makes sense.
But this is, even though, a lot of people say they changed a little bit during this album, it's still one of my favorite albums.
It's a great album.
This
This song is awesome.
song,
Like I said, it's not the best.
right. But I was going for a riff.
Yeah.
And
you
I think
nailed
this.
it.
I think this is what I wanted to show was that punk rock is not just straight,
Yeah.
fast and fast and loud all the time. There's a groove to it sometimes.
There's groove, there's energy to it.
Right.
I always consider there's like hardcore punk and skater punk. Mm-hmm. This falls more into skater punk. Where it's got a little
Right.
more energy, a little more.
Yeah.
It's not high energy, it's energy.
Yeah.
It's got a flow to it. It's got,
This is more, if you would go, Bad Religion is more of a intellectual punk. Greg Graffin is a PhD.
Yes. No, we've talked about that.
And the lyrics of a lot of their songs is what turns a lot of people off.
Isn't one of the guys from Rancid also a PhD?
No, not Rancid. Offspring.
Offspring, that's right.
The lead singer of Offspring is.
I commonly make mistakes like this because I'm not very familiar with the music. I apologize.
The three that are it's Dexter from Offspring, Greg Graffin from Bad Religion, and Milo Ackerman from The Descendants.
Okay.
I'm sure there's more, but
Isn't
those
he
are the
like
three.
a mathematician, Milo?
I think so. I think he recently had a heart attack and they had to cancel their tour.
That's right. I saw the post
I don't think it's a
about
heart
that.
attack or he was in the hospital for a little while. He's getting better. He's getting out.
It was a heart attack.
Yeah.
Scary shit.
Yeah. And but when I was looking at this list, I know we say no politics, no, no.
And this is
I let a lot of it slip in this list.
the rules are slowly going away.
Well, I don't want to.
Well,
you know.
okay, so before we say anything else, neither one of us really have any extreme views on anything. We're both fairly progressive and not necessarily left or right leaning.
No.
So really, anything we're going to say is making fun of other people.
Right? Yeah. It's just funny, like when people, you know, I mean, especially with this song, if you listen to the lyrics, it's,
Yeah.
it's not. It sounds positive.
Listen to the words, man.
Yeah, here you go. Tell Jenny. I said, listen to the words, man, for this one.
No, she wants a whole list.
Yeah, I know.
Because she knows that I listen to lyrics.
Yeah.
And how I get with them. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, and I could do a whole listen to the words, man, of a Bad Religion list.
We could do that. We're not going to do it with Dio, though.
No,
Because nothing makes sense.
Yeah, no, I don't want to talk about tigers and stripes
And lightning and...
Yeah, when there's lightning, you know, it always brings me down. We sang that right before we came here.
Oh.
And when you said it, I said the first line, you said the second line.
always brings me down?
I went, in my head, I went, yeah,
Because it's free, then I see that it's me that's lost and never found.
Yeah.
I know all the words.
Yeah.
Yeah, terrible.
I don't know.
Anyway, Bad Religion's awesome. This does sound like it comes from the Tony Hawk Pro.
Yeah, I see that 100%.
I'll back it up. Tony Hawk Pro Skater, the first one.
The first one.
Yeah.
The one that...
That's not an insult.
The one that Goldfinger's on. That everybody knows the Goldfinger song.
Yes. Which one? Which song is that?
Superman. That starts and you instantly get taken right back because I think that's the first song on the album. It's the first song on their album.
I don't think it... Well, the soundtrack doesn't matter because it plays... You know, the
Right,
songs play
right.
randomly.
Right.
So, we're going to go to the next one.
Do it.
I'll See the Light Tonight by Yngwie Malmsteen. I knew this was going to be a point of contention.
I liked it.
But you didn't love it.
I liked it.
Okay.
I'll just say that. I liked it.
So
I'm going to tell you what this is. This is another one of those. This guy's the best, so you have to listen to it. And I go, nah.
I don't agree with that.
Okay.
He is the fastest of his type.
Okay.
Not the best.
But this is, when somebody brings him up, they're like, oh, and I'm like,
for me, that riff has been
Okay.
stuck in my head since I first heard it.
okay.
And I didn't hear it as early as it was released. I heard it
Right.
in high school.
Right.
But it's, that riff is just crazy.
No, listen,
Also funny.
for what it is, it's great. Who's singing?
That is Jeff Scott Soto from
Okay.
Sons of Apollo. And funny enough, if you go and look at the video, it's not Jeff Scott Soto singing.
What did they
They
overdubbed
white
him?
balding guy to fill in his space.
But did they change it, or is it just the guy's like lip syncing it?
He's lip syncing it.
Why?
I don't know.
Why they Arnold Schwarzenegger him?
Oh, it's terrible. Hang on, I'm going to pull up the video. Just so you can see it. I'm sorry.
Come on.
I got it. No, this isn't a heavy search.
Well, no, I'm just
This is a long intro, and this is on mute. So
okay. Oh wait, was it done live?
No,
Oh, okay. This is an actual video. Okay,
that's who they put instead of Jeff Scott Soto. Look
Okay,
at that fucking forehead.
Yeah, look at that forehead. Why?
And if you heard,
And he's not even a
before-
handsome man.
they
think
replaced
they
him.
care.
They replaced him before he was even out of the band.
They replaced who?
Jeff Scott Soto.
Oh.
Before he was even out of the
With
band.
that guy, or they found somebody else? Does that guy actually sing?
I think that guy
Or
is actually a singer, but he didn't sing this fucking song.
Right.
But it's not good.
Weird.
Jeff Scott. Well, the problem with Yngwie is that the band Rising Force is Yngwie.
I was about to say,
Everyone else, he just-
is the band called Yngwie?
No, it's
Or is it him?
Well, it
and
used
then
to
whoever
be-
the fuck plays with him.
Yngwie Malmsteen's Rising Force.
Uh-huh.
And Rising Force, you'd think was the band.
Right.
It's still just him. Everyone else is hired guns. Everyone, singer.
So it's still the
bassist.
same. It's still called the same thing.
Yeah, he calls him whatever he wants.
Oh,
it's
okay.
It's him. He's like, I am the band. You guys are just here to play
See,
my music.
that's another. See, now I'm glad I don't listen to this cock.
Yeah, I don't listen to him either. I don't listen to him all the time, and I don't appreciate his attitude. The fact that he yelled at Dimebag Darrell. Who yells at Dime?
I don't know. Why did he yell at him?
Dime's like, yo, you want donuts? He goes, no, I don't want any fucking donuts.
That's weird. Yeah.
How
why?
are you rude to the nicest guy in the universe?
Right. Guys, you're so fucking offering you donuts. He's not like, you want this ounce of Coke?
He probably thought, like,
You know?
you're a fat piece of shit. You want donuts? Yngwie's a little sensitive about his weight. He's got a little bit of a tummy these days.
You think that's what it is?
I
you
hope
you
so.
Think you think he thought he was making fun of him?
Oh, I hope he did. Just two drunk brothers. Hey, you want donuts, man?
Fuck you, what?
Danish asshole.
Danish.
He's a fucking douchebag.
That's why he's fat. He's Danish.
No,
What?
he's fat because he's stupid.
I know.
Fucking hate. Ave can suck a dick in hell.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Yeah. Fuck him. Who cares? He's not going to listen to this.
But you know what's funny is about you say about the band is not the band. So you got Frank Turner and the Sleeping Souls
But the Sleeping Souls are a band.
They're coming out with an album in a couple.
Is Frank part of it?
No.
Oh, that's
no.
cool.
It's the Sleeping Souls.
Nice.
But I think
can appreciate that.
I don't. I got to look into it because he originally came around and he was by himself.
Yeah.
Right, and then he came around like when he started releasing like albums that were not just him. It was Frank Turner and the Sleeping Souls. And I never put two and two together.
That it was a completely separate band that kind of teamed up with him.
Right? And they don't put out albums out often. But this is like I'm not sure what number album this is for them. But I mean, it's sad to say they're better. I think selling albums are probably Frank Turner and the Sleeping Souls.
Well, the name attached to it makes a difference.
Right.
The other thing is like them not having a very fast album cycle is, to me, a good thing.
Right.
I used to be like, oh yeah, new Dream Theater every year.
Right.
Every 2 years. There's a point where there's a new Black Label Society album every 9 months.
How much fucking Zakk Wylde can you listen to?
I was not as bad as others.
You know my Zakk Wylde take.
Yes, and I kind of agree with you. It's a little bit much. And by
I'll tell you that one song. Then you
much.
told me that it was written by somebody else or whatever. That one song where I was like, oh fucking.
Which one?
The one that we did where.
Was Country?
Yeah, kind of.
It's not that it's written by somebody else. It was recorded under the name Pride and Glory, a different band.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That's his writing. That was his writing back then.
And then he Zakk Wylde'd it up at the end. So close. I was like, wow, an actual song I can dig. Then he Zakk Wylde.
When we're done, I'm going to play a single track for you, very short, acoustic, and you're going to be amazed that it's not like that it is Zakk Wylde and that it's not Zakk Wylde up.
Right.
Best way to put it.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next one.
Okay.
This is No Effects with the separation of church and skate.
Yeah.
This is from Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2.
Yes.
I had to check. I was like, this is just fun.
Right?
It's just old school
it's
fun.
Fun. And again, now this is a riff where they're playing it fast, but it's a riff.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's different. And I like it.
Oh yeah, no, there's a my comment was not to shit on it.
Right, yeah.
So the thing with video games,
Listen, a lot of
music,
people got into punk because of
Tony Hawk,
Pro Skater.
and there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
Like to me, video game music is important.
Okay.
Like not just the orchestral, the music in the background, your Mario Brothers theme, whatever.
Right.
But if you have a soundtrack, GTA,
Yeah.
the channel you choose is important.
What do you mean?
Okay, so you're driving around in GTA.
Right.
You have multiple radio stations.
Yes, I know that.
And you can pick a radio station based on your style of music.
Oh, okay,
And then
okay.
the music
I
is-
thought you meant the music changed the fucking game.
No, it
That
changes
would've
the
been
way it
cool
feels
as
for you.
shit.
If I had to drive around listening to the country station
Right.
in GTA,
you'd
I'd
go
be
nuts.
mad all the time. I'd fucking hate it. I probably wouldn't play it.
Yeah.
But I get to listen to hair metal. Or not hair metal. There's a dance station,
Yeah.
and then there's a rock station.
Right. Fortnite did this too, by the way.
Yeah, but they're copying off of GTA.
No, I know that, but I mean, Fortnite did it too, and I remember there was a Metallica station, and my son would listen to it.
Metallica's. I wouldn't use that for this.
Yeah.
Their stations have DJs, and the DJs are famous people.
Right.
So for dance music, it's Cara Delevingne. For the rock station, it's Kenny Loggins.
Okay.
So you have Kenny Loggins talking about the 80s and
Yeah.
drugs and drinking, and he's spending all his money and his
Right.
music. They put 2 of his songs on there,
Did they really?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
and he gets to intro his own songs. It's
Yeah.
really fun. There is a talk channel called Chakra Attack.
Right.
It's supposed to be like new agey.
Right.
It's JB Smoove.
Get out of here. That's
Just
awesome.
Going batshit crazy.
Yeah.
It's It's great.
I love JB Smoove.
Anthony from Opie and Anthony has,
Yes, I know
has
he
stuff
has
on the
it,
country
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Mostly, I think it's mostly the Pisswasser jingles or something like that.
Yeah.
The fact that the beer is called Pisswasser. I love it.
Oh man.
So how many do we have left?
We have one left.
Yeah, that was really short for no effects.
Well, it's
I have to stand corrected. I want to make sure I got this right. Is Fat Mike a member of No Effects?
yeah, he's the lead singer.
Okay, I thought so. Didn't he just recently play like his last show? He said he was going to.
No Effects is retiring. Yeah.
Okay. I don't mean no good like.
Well,
I mean
ending
was
it.
correct.
They're ending it all
on their terms.
right. They're all probably going to still do stuff.
I told you. I told
wouldn't
you one of
doubt
the best interviews I've ever seen. He's reading off of like cue card, like little cards for himself.
Yeah.
And he's like, "What do you think is the best ska band
Oh
ever?"
yeah, and the guy
And
says
goes,
Sublime.
No, he says something. He goes, "It's Operation Ivy," and just
No,
goes to the next
guy
question.
answers.
Yeah,
he
he
says
says it's like-
Sublime, and he goes wrong. Well,
goes,
and
"Well, you're wrong."
It's
He says it's Operation Ivy.
it's well noted, and I think he even says it too, that Fat Mike's kind of a dick.
Yeah.
Like in real life, he's just like a not a pleasant person to be around.
Which is funny because I've seen, like, I don't know if you know this, but Dunlop does interviews for the people that they endorse.
Yeah.
So he's sitting there with a bass and a pick because he plays
Yeah.
with a pick. He describes the pick he wanted and why he wanted a
Right.
certain thickness, and then he goes, "I'm gonna play some of my favorite riffs," and he starts playing like Wrathchild
Yeah.
by Iron Maiden, and he's playing really well. Like he's really awesome. He goes, "But I suck at this," and he just keeps going. He may be a jackass, but
Yeah.
he's entertaining, and he's
And I wouldn't doubt that No Effects comes back. You know what I
eventually-
mean? I think they just need. Listen, they've been doing this for God knows how long.
We'll be nice and say 40 years.
40? You
I'm
think?
being nice. 80?
No.
40 would be 82, 83.
You may be right.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Hurts, right?
Wow. Yeah.
Time's a cunt.
But I'm sure they're all going to do other things, and eventually, I bet they would come back and do a little No Effects again. But they're doing it on their terms.
Yeah.
And I don't know if Fat Mike has the fucking best podcast name. I don't know if he still does it, but it's called Fat Mike's Fat Mike. Fuck. That is a great name. Fat Mike's Fat Mike.
You could have had it.
I could have.
You could have.
God damn it.
I had to get in here. The end Dave ruins it. As usual.
But yeah, so No Effects. Fun riff, man.
So we're going to talk about our last song.
I gotta get into this with you.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait. Okay, so before we start, the final song on this list is Judas Priest with the Green Manalishi with the two-prong crown.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You do know this is a cover, right?
Yes, it's Fleetwood Mac.
Okay. I thought I'm listening to this and I'm going, don't tell me he put this on and didn't know.
Have you heard the original? It's not this good.
No, I understand. Believe me, I know.
Two of my favorite Judas Priest songs are covers.
Okay.
This and Diamonds and Rust.
All right. All right. I just had to put that out there before. I thought you were gonna go, what? And I was gonna go, you gotta be kidding me.
No, unfortunately,
Okay.
I'm sorry I didn't get
No,
to...
it's not. No, it's believe me, I wanted that answer.
Okay. Because imagine,
With all
what
the,
do you mean?
With all the knowledge you have of music, imagine. What?
One of my favorite bands I don't know everything about. Did you know Rob Halford was gay? What?
I just had it. I had to make sure.
I knew very early on because I owned the version that I have is from Living After Midnight.
Okay.
Living After Midnight has in the credits that this is a Fleetwood Mac song.
Okay.
It also has that Diamonds and Rust is a Joni Mitchell song.
Right.
Hard to miss. Sorry. I had to reach for the other water. This is about a week old. Whatever.
Little bacteria never hurt.
Yeah, it's my bacteria.
Little algae. Whatever the fuck grows in water.
Everything grows in water. Unless it's cold, then your dick shrinks. Everybody's does, not just yours.
I know. It's pretty funny, and I didn't see it coming. Again.
That's what she said.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I fucking love this song.
It's groovy as shit, dude.
Oh, and it's not like the original. It's got its own energy, its own. But Judas Priest did that also with Diamonds and Rust. I don't. How many different ways have you heard Diamonds and Rust?
I don't know.
Because I can count 4 ways.
Good.
Obviously, the Joni Mitchell original.
Right.
This.
Yeah.
The version on 98 Live Meltdown where it's slowed down, which you probably haven't
know
heard
if I
because you
know
didn't
that
listen
one.
to
Yeah.
it. And that's fine. It's a choice.
Right.
And then the version that they use now, which is a kind of a mix between, where they do the slow part.
Who uses now? Judas Priest?
Judas Priest,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Oh, it's all Judas Priest.
Right.
You know, who gives a fuck if somebody's covering a cover?
Oh,
of a
I don't
cover?
know.
But yeah, all the versions of Diamonds and Rust I've heard.
Right.
The Green Manalishi, they just do the same way all the time, their way. The Judas Priest,
Right.
the way.
And wasn't this in Fleetwood Mac? Wasn't this an acid trip?
I
He
hope
wrote this.
so.
He wrote this after an acid trip, and he saw. Fuck! What did he see?
The devil?
Yeah, but there was something. It was a I could be wrong. God, I want to say it was like a giant wad of cash eating people or something. He saw something. Dude, I'm not gonna look this up.
Don't
It'll
bother.
take me forever.
Who fucking cares?
Mike, look it up for me, please.
Gonna end up having him sit right here permanently just to correct us as we go.
And on a computer, just he didn't even say anything. He just hold it up.
Just one of those bubble keyboards that
Yeah.
doesn't make any noise.
Yeah. And he just got to hold it up to us. I don't want
Have
to
you
say
ever
a
seen
word.
how fast Mike can type?
No.
It's blurry.
Yeah.
That's how fast he
Good
types.
for him. I took typing. I can still do this.
Yeah, I know. I've seen plenty of people do that.
No, I'm
I
actually
type-
pretty good.
I
I'm
type
actually-
normal, but not as fast as Mike. Mike
Right.
He also used to work. He worked for HSS. He's had jobs where he does clerical work, so he
Oh.
types fast.
Yeah.
I think he also was an internet troll at one point because of how fast he types.
Really?
It's like, I don't think you have an opinion here.
I don't think he's an internet troll. He doesn't have. He's not a. Yeah, no.
Not anymore.
No.
Think he'd dig into somebody.
Maybe. I don't know.
Mike, comment.
Were you an internet troll? Were you a Reddit troll?
No, I don't think he doesn't look like he'd get on
Yuck.
Reddit. Well, he doesn't. Okay, so Mike doesn't do anything with social media.
Right.
So I guarantee he's not going to like Dig, Fark, Reddit, 4chan. He's
Yeah.
not.
No. I'm saying back in the day. I'm saying back in the day was you Reddit
man.
troll.
YTMND.
I don't know what the hell that means. White men don't jump. What did you say?
YTMND. You're the man now, dog?
Oh,
You've never heard of that?
no.
Okay, YTMND was a site where they use like little quick clips.
Right.
And make basically the beginning of memes out of it.
Okay.
And You're the Man Now, dog is from
I know that's
Sean Connery.
Sean Connery, yeah.
Which is from Finding Forrester.
Okay.
You're the man now, dog.
Right.
Yeah. And that was the start of a whole thing.
Okay.
Terrible thing.
Right.
Thanks, Justin, for teaching us the thing. Tales from the internet.
Yeah.
Check it out. So since we're done with the list, because who has anything bad to say about the Green Manalishi
No.
and Two-Pronged Crown? Except the title's too fucking long.
Yeah. I don't know what a Manalishi is.
Neither do I.
And green, I think it's just a money thing.
Mm.
Two-pronged crown. I don't know. What does that mean?
Jester
Horns.
hat.
Oh.
A Two-Pronged Crown is a jester hat.
Oh.
That I learned from video games.
Okay. Nerd.
Yeah.
Okay.
Three-Pronged Crown is a dildo? I don't know.
I don't know.
No, Two-Pronged Crown is a jester hat, though. I know that.
All right. Cool.
Because the joke is the jester's the only person allowed to make fun of the king.
Yeah.
So they have their hat as
Ah.
the two-pronged crown, and the king has the real crown.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Look at that.
He's the only one who's allowed to make fun of the king.
Yeah.
Everyone else get their hands or fucking face cut off. Mm-hmm. Jester can get away with it.
Face cut off.
Usually, okay, so scientifically speaking, they used to get, for court jesters, it used to be imbeciles.
Okay.
You know, people with very low IQs.
Okay. Yeah.
So really it was abuse.
Yeah.
But these people would not want for anything. Like they lived a very comfortable life. They, you know, food as they wished, and you know they lived in a castle.
Right.
But they were a laughing stock. So really, okay. So that gave birth to the traveling shows, which gave birth to the circus, which gave birth to the freak show, which is where people with deformities, malformities, and oddity tend to go. Mm-hmm. So really, it's progressed for the better. I got nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's interesting.
You kept going. I was just listening.
There are 2 communities in Florida I'd love to visit, and I'm not welcome in either. I don't know if you know this.
I know this. You're gonna say them. I'm gonna remember. Go ahead.
Okay, one is a little person town.
Yes. I forget what that's.
They used to call it the
that's by-
Midget Village,
that's-
but they don't call it that
That's
anymore.
by Tampa. That's on the West Coast, I
Yes.
believe.
And the other one is the retirement center for sideshow workers.
I've heard of that.
It's a
too.
town.
I think that's on the West Coast also. That's right outside of Tampa.
Yes.
I know the name of it. Gibsonville or something like
Yes. So where sideshow attractions go to retire is a community where they take care of each other.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
that? Yeah. And it's right outside of Tampa.
But since they're not performing, I am not welcome because I'm not of the community.
Right.
But I find sideshow and freak show stuff incredibly interesting.
Right.
One, from the scientific standpoint, you see people with medical oddities that you never see anywhere else. Mm-hmm. Like didactyly, which lobster
The
hands.
lobster hands, right.
Oh man, there's
Gigantism.
dactylomegaly,
What's that?
acromegaly. Dactylomegaly is giant hands.
Okay.
People think that Abe Lincoln suffered from dactylomegaly, just giant hands. Like he had big, long fingers.
Yeah.
Scary long, like alien long.
Hey, did he really?
That's what has been said.
Are there pictures of it?
I don't know. Maybe he was like, I think FDR wasn't photographed ever.
Yeah, from the waist down
from the
because he
waist
was
down.
in the wheelchair.
And he had the little stick figure legs.
Don't look at Megan Fox's thumbs.
Oh my God, they're so gross.
Yeah, they're toe thumbs.
Danny from Ninja Sex Party has the same thumbs.
His toe thumbs?
His toe thumbs.
Gross.
They look like two big toes.
Yeah. It's rough. It's a rough look.
It is. I have opinions on it, but it's not for the podcast.
Oh God, I really don't even want to know. It's
bad.
You know what?
So you know how genetic material
Oh,
is
here
passed
we
down
go.
from generation to
You
generation?
could not hold. Go ahead.
It's got to be genetic.
Yeah, it probably is.
But I think it's specific to a specific part of the world.
Oh, okay. All right.
Their families are from similar areas in the world.
Okay.
And not to
It's not. Yeah.
throw it on people, but that would be why.
Okay.
Like there are anomalies that really show up in certain places.
Right.
There is a thing. I saw a Simpsons hand for the first time.
It is weird, right?
Just four fingers,
Yeah.
not.
And not.
cut.
Yeah. It's just four fingers.
The first time I saw it, and the woman was from Chernobyl,
Really?
but she was not. Her family did not come over here directly. They had moved further into Russia. And,
Yeah.
That's a little weird.
Yeah.
Genetic deformities are weird.
Yeah.
I got nothing. I'm fat.
I'm listening
as
to you.
deformed as I am. We got to get you to do the endings here,
Why?
because I do intros and I do endings. But
I don't know the endings. I don't know all the shit you say. You got that all memorized.
Do I?
Yeah.
You see me stumble with it.
It doesn't matter. I will.
That's true.
I would sit there and be like, yeah.
I'd love to watch you just stare at the
Yeah.
ring light and the camera just.
Yeah.
Duh. Okay, so we're gonna talk about Acist. That's Roxy Joe's project. AECYST on YouTube. His stuff's awesome. Check out his videos. He's coming out with new stuff soon. Always worth a watch. Check out. Obviously, the Roxy page is still active. He's been bringing up a lot of memories for you Roxy people. It's always good to walk down memory lane with Joe and Mike and all the guys. Mike isn't on Facebook, but I get to walk down memory lane with him a lot. Let's see. That leaves the Ouija, Radio Free Tibet. See, this is what happens.
I would not even know.
The Ouija,
I
Radio
would.
Free Tibet, and Luigi Gennaro voiceover. Check them out. They are all on Instagram. You can find the Ouija's album Searchlights on Bandcamp. 8 tracks, jazz improv of pop, rock, and some heavier songs. Really good stuff. If they have shows coming up, I will start posting and promoting. The last show I unfortunately had to miss, but their first one was fucking awesome. And that leaves John with Unworked Apparel. John, we love you. We miss you. And I got to get some fucking shirts made.
You've been saying that for months.
I know. And I have, you know what the problem is? His operating hours.
You've been busy too.
Yeah, I've been all over the place.
Yeah. You've had some, yeah. It's excusable.
No. There's really no excuse for me. No, I'm working on it. And we're getting things solidified.
Yeah.
It's a process. And what we're doing, we're trying to keep it going.
Yeah.
So for now, I am Basher.exe on Instagram.
I'm Nugs29.
We are Hit the Stage Podcast on Instagram, hitthestagepodcast.com, hitthestagepodcast@gmail.com, and Mike and Dave Hit the Stage on YouTube.
Yes.
If you don't know this and you're listening to this, I don't understand what's happening.
What do you mean?
Because they would have had to see one of these things to find us.
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows?
Hitthestagepodcast.com for all of our episodes.
Yeah.
If you want to check us out on YouTube, throw a subscribe. We don't spam people with information.
No.
We don't bomb people with information. We don't heavy post. We won't ruin your Instagram feeds. I get ruined by some of the people I follow.
Listen, I don't even want to know.
No, nothing. Yeah, a little weird. Some of it's a little fucking weird. Anyway, for now, take care of each other. Take care of yourselves.
Hail Halford.
Hail Halford. Later.